Thank you guys so much for coming out to the show. Let's have some fun. That's right, I have Zodiac in the digital age, and I had to do some research in order to get myself prepared for this show. And one of the things that struck me as rather odd is how astrology used to be considered a real science. Like, that's what the ology means on the end of the word. It means it was real. Like, astrology and alchemy were the top two sciences when no one knew anything. Like, and I feel that's how all the early scientists must have died in, like, medieval times. Like, the king was like, huh, there's the moon, where's my gold? And then the equivalent of, like, Harvard's PhD, like, every Harvard PhD that's ever graduated, like, the equivalent of them was just eradicated from the earth with two people dying, the lead astrologist and the lead alchemist. Like, and I can't imagine what it would be like if we hadn't proved the Zodiac wrong. Sorry, I'm gonna step on it as soon as the show starts. The Zodiac is not real. I know. Like, imagine if we hadn't proven it wrong and we still considered it a real science. Like, what would our world look like? Excuse me, President Obama. Thank you for meeting with me today. I've been looking over my star charts, and it looks like, by the way Jupiter and Uranus are dancing in the sky together, this war on terrorism might be a little misguided. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I was starting to think that it was all the unmanned drones that were creating more enemies for our nation than were killing Al-Qaeda agents. Thanks. Like, I can't, that would be just an ignorant thing. Like, I would hate to be on trial for some heinous crime and an astrologist were brought in as a scientific expert to, like, appeal to a jury. Well, Your Honor, she is a Gemini, and considering it was that time of the month, meaning that this moon was in the 7th house of Mars, she killed that man. I would hate to live in a nation where that was my fate. I would hate it. I'd absolutely hate it. You know, a couple of years ago, I think it was, they said, well, Zodiac isn't real, but they went and they said that, hey, whatever sign that you think you aren't really that sign because the Earth has moved in relation to the universe, so you might have thought you're a Leo, but you're really a Taurus. And, geez, all the black lesbians that I hang out with, they fucking love the Zodiac, and everybody was like, no, I'm a Leo, I was born a Leo, I'm gonna stay a Leo, what? It's just, that's ridiculous. Firstly, the whole concept of Leo doesn't exist. And you being a Taurus that used to be a Leo, that double doesn't exist because none of it exists. Please, rein yourself in. The only reason you think that you deserve to be a Leo is because you've been raised with the idea that you are more beautiful, more better, more everything than anyone who's not a Leo. Cosign. And you've just been using the stars to justify your assholery. That's it. It's not a real thing. It's not a real thing. Yeah. In my research, I have no idea how they create horoscopes every day. I feel like it would be a lot of work, so. I mean, so what does a horoscope say? It says, oh, you will meet a nondescript person at a nondescript location and do something that could be good or bad. And that nondescript person might be you in a mirror. That's every horoscope. I originally thought that to create the horoscopes, an angel of God came down at 4:30 every morning, and he farted 12 precious farts. And those precious farts were one line, like the most purest Zodiac that could ever. Every horoscope was one precious sentence-long fart. And that angel farted those farts onto some obscure blog. And then, like a game of telephone, the horoscopes were like distributed from like blog to blog, and each blogger added another line of like vague nonsense, and I thought that's how the horoscope came to be, like a daily microcosm of how the Bible was created. That's what I originally thought happened. Apparently it's a lot more math, but it all means nothing. Just like high school algebra, it means nothing. I never use that shit. Now I have to be honest, I do use the Zodiac myself. I use it for 2 reasons. I use it because I love to co-sign when somebody says like something great about my sign, like, yeah, that's true, Libras, whatever. And the second thing I do is, just because it's so easy and so tempting to do it on your phone, I love looking up sex compatibility between the signs whenever I'm dating someone. I can't be the only one. It's right there, handheld. I don't know, yeah. It says sex with a Libra is amazing and super classy, which true, yes, that is true. That is true. But I do hate how people take the Zodiac so seriously online in their online profiles. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have used OkCupid, but there's a section on your profile where you can designate your sign and how serious you are about it. You can be like, oh, I'm a Virgo and it doesn't really matter. Or you could be like, I'm super fucking serious about this, I'm a Pisces. Like, and I feel like if you're a Pisces on OkCupid and you're really serious about it, maybe you should join Plenty of Fish, because you don't deserve to be on this high of a level of online dating site. You need to go a step below. Hang out with everybody who's a Cancer. I mean, it has crabs, you know. Alright, you guys have been a lot of fun. That's me. Enjoy the rest of the show.